The LEGO One Piece is real, and we are finally getting the LEGO One Piece sets coming out this August based off of the live-action One Piece series. And if you know anything about me, I am a huge One Piece fan, even so much that I got invited to the premiere of the first season of the live-action. That's exactly what these sets are based off of, the live-action. So we're going to break them all down for you, starting with the smallest figure, and that is the Brickhead's Luffy. Now, I'm not a big Brickheads fan, but it is One Piece, and it does look pretty nice, but I think I'm still going to pass on this one, ultimately. But this Brickhead Luffy is retailing for about $12.99 Canadian, and we also have a Brickhead Buggy, which honestly looks a lot better than the Luffy one. And I was actually able to meet Jeff Ward's Buggy over at Fan Expo last summer, even got to sign my ticket from the event, so that was pretty cool. So maybe I'll pick this one up just to honor that occasion. But I'm not the biggest fan of Brickhead, so if I get one or the other, I'll probably get Buggy just because I think his Brickhead looks a little bit cooler. Into the actual sets, the first one we have here is the Windmill Village, and this set comes with about 299 pieces and 3 minifigures coming with Shanks, Makino, and young Luffy, and these figures are amazing. We're finally getting an official Straw Hat piece, and the detail on these figures is actually extremely accurate to the show and can even be used a little bit in, say, if you want to make anime scenes. My only problem with these is that the hair pieces don't quite scream super screen accurate, especially with Luffy. Shanks a little bit more, yeah. I feel like Shanks is actually pretty accurate to the anime and the show, but Luffy's, I don't know. It doesn't look like Luffy's hair in the show, but maybe that's just me. The set itself is a cute little set. It's nothing too special. This is a scene that we've seen in the show and the anime and manga many times, so I'm probably gonna pick this one up. I think it's a cute little set. It's on the cheaper end, one of the cheapest sets. If you're just a One Piece fan, you want to get some of the new minifigures, this is probably your best set to get, especially if you want that Straw Hat piece, which, let's be honest, we all want that Straw Hat piece. The next set is Buggy the Clown Circus tent, and this one is a must-buy for me. This is from the second episode of the live-action, one of my favorite episodes of the show. This set comes with Luffy, Nami, and Zoro, as well as Buggy, so a stacked minifigure set list here. Now, the set itself, I would say, isn't anything too crazy. It's nothing too phenomenal in the build, although there are some stuff that represent the show. Some stuff it looks like they got a little creative there. This is mainly like, I mean, the minifigures here are great. Buggy seems exclusive to this set, and it does look like Zoro can use his 3-sword style as a minifigure, so I think we're probably getting a new minifigure piece for that. We even have Luffy in the water tank as seen in the show, so there's so many references to the show. The minifigures look insanely great, my favorite being Nami. She's one of my favorite characters. A little bit of a simp, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm excited to pick up the Nami figure. The Buggy figure looks great, and the Luffy and Zoro figures are fantastic. I love the Zoro figure. The Luffy figure also looks great, but again, I'm not sure if I'm convinced on that hair piece, but give me that Straw Hat, I need it. The next set is Battle at Arlong Park, and this one, honestly, this is another fire set. I don't really have a lot of complaints with these sets. These sets are really gorgeous display sets, and I cannot wait to get my hands on these. We finally see how they're gonna do Luffy stretching with new arm pieces, and we got some, again, more exclusive minifigures in this. If you saw my last video, then you would know that I was going on about how One Piece is really good for LEGO to do a CMF series, or even for these sets, because you can see here there's already another Nami, there's some of the fishmen there, we got Arlong, my boy Usopp there, Jacob, go drink some water, as he'd say on his Instagram stories every day. This is a phenomenal minifigure wave. The second Nami figure also looks really good, so this is definitely a must-buy for me to get that second Nami figure and the Usopp figure. And Luffy's stretchy arms, they look good. I am curious though on how the actual Straw Hat piece is gonna work, if it's a molded piece, because we see him with this hat off and on in multiple of these shots throughout the set, so I'm wondering exactly how that's gonna work. If we're getting 2 separate pieces, one to be like on his back and one on his head, or what the case is. Other than the minifigures, the set does look phenomenal. It is looking like it did come straight out of the show at a mini scale. This is definitely something that's gonna have to go up in the background. I'm gonna have to make a whole OPLA new display shelf with all the stuff I got from the premiere and all my One Piece stuff. I recently just moved setups, so I'm still working on setting up the background there. So let me know what you guys think down there. I'll maybe do a tour video, but you can see my Ninjago stuff right there. A little side note, getting a little sidetracked anyways. This is a gorgeous set, another must buy for me. I don't know how I feel about the box arts though. That's a weird thing. I don't know if I like the box art. It does say that there are 3 random wanted posters included in the set here. I don't know if that's throughout all the other sets, but maybe that's like the theme, like how Rebooted say had the Techno Blades you had to collect. I believe One Piece is gonna have different wanted posters you're gonna have to collect, maybe some references to future manga characters, but probably not. My question is, are we going to be able to put the straw hat on Nami like it's done in the show? I can see how it's on the back of her there, but I'm not seeing it on her head, which is unfortunate. I hope we can do that so we can have Straw Hat Nami as well. And then we have probably my most anticipated set for this wave, not the final set, but the one that I want the most, and that is the Going Merry. This set is absolutely gorgeous and is my most wanted set of this year. It is absolutely beautiful. In this set, we get all of the straw hats here. We can see Luffy with the hat on, so it's looking like maybe it is an exclusive piece that might only come in this set, which kind of hurts. We got Sanji in here, Usopp in his regular outfit, we have Zoro in his regular outfit, and then Nami there in her regular outfit, which we already got in the Buggy's tent. So if you want to get all the straw hats, you're gonna need to cough up a hefty amount or go on Bricklink, although I'm not someone who likes ordering online, so I'm probably gonna have to get most of these sets, which I'm not complaining because these sets are beautiful. I love the way this Sanji figure looks. The hairpiece is super accurate to the show, as well as Usopp's figure. These are fantastic figures. All of these have immense detail, even arm printing over on Usopp there, which is something that almost never happens for Lego figures, if very rarely. So I'm really excited to see that on at least one Piece Lego figure. And there was a couple more that I think I forgot to mention. And as for the interior of this set, I mean, just look at this. It looks like there is room for your minifigures to go everywhere, and this doesn't look like it's going to be a small set. It looks fairly big in scale, something that will beautifully fit on display, maybe even right up here next to my Fire Nightmare, which I may or may not be doing a review. I kind of had a crash out earlier and destroyed my ring cam because it just kept falling and annoying me. But I might have a review for that earlier. I might just give up on reviewing that. I don't know. I made a really good thumbnail for it. But when it comes to the Going Merry, this is an absolutely must buy set. You got all the details from the show. Nami's tangerine farm, which is an important detail. You cannot forget Nami's tangerines. We even got the little Going Merry there with a spot for Luffy to sit, which is important because that is Luffy's favorite spot on the ship. So I'm insanely happy with this set. It is a beautiful Going Merry that it's a must buy. It's a must buy. And finally, at the end of the list is the big set for the wave, coming in at a whopping $379.99 Canadian. This is the Baratier Restaurant, and oh my god, man, like, oh my god, this set is huge, this set is gorgeous, and it comes with some great figures, as well as, you guessed it, exclusive variants of the straw hats. So looking at all of our figures here, we have regular Luffy, we have my boy Garp, the straw hats hunting them down, we have Zoro in his Baratier outfit fighting Mihawk there, which Mihawk's figure looks beautiful. Again, we have the regular Nami, regular Usopp, which is a bit of a disappointment because Usopp did have a unique outfit in the Baratier arc in the live action, which would have been great for a figure here. When we get to these other figures, you understand why they probably just threw in the regular Usopp because it was much cheaper, because we have a Chef Zeph figure as well as a new Sanji variant, the Chef Sanji variant, and lastly at the end we have Kobe and Helmeppo over there at the end. Kobe with a new pink hairpiece and Helmeppo with, I believe, Nia's OG hairpiece but in blonde. And as for the details of the set itself, it is everywhere. You can see some of the wanted posters back there, Usopp and Zoro chilling at the bar, and just look at how absolutely absolutely massive this set looks. We got a lot of the water coming off down there. Zoro and Mihawk fighting out in the front. Even Mihawk's little ship that he just rolls up on. It is, I'm kind of speechless for the set. Getting an overhead view. You got the diner there. You got the stairs and the entrance. This is actually such a beautiful set. And the box art in that, like, UCS kind of style. I mean, if there is a must-buy of a set, if you're a One Piece fan, this has to be it. But that does it for my thoughts on these new One Piece live action sets. I need all of these, quite frankly. I'm gonna need each and every one of them, and I might have to do a video of them on the channel. I know my One Piece stuff, or anything that's not Ninjago, no one really cares about. Ninjago fans really only like Ninjago, but this is something that, I mean, like, Lego and One Piece, how could I not make a video on this? So if you're excited for those, I'll hopefully see you in August with some of these sets, because, man, I need these. These are beautiful. But that is all from me, Dork Squad. I pass it on to you. What are your thoughts on the brand new wave of Lego One Piece sets? Let me know down in the comment section below. Once again, thank you to my channel members for supporting the channel and videos just like this. If you want to support the channel and get access to members-only streams and videos, and also be featured in every single video as long as you're a member, feel free to hit that join button for only 99 cents a month. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.